All right, there we go. It's your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. We're gonna play this intro and get started.
He say, basement boxing talk. You know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. I hit a thing to beat the ring, a boof up like I'm Rocky. ASAP, any opponent think they can stop me. I stay strapped, chop, tryna learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. When you're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness involved. To keep greatness involved. Basement, boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement, boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect.
It's your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. And I'd like to say happy Father's Day to everybody. We got the good brother Black Star Sports TV in the building. Happy Father's Day to you, my good brother.
Hey, man, same to you, good brother. And brother Maniac up in here.
And we got my good brother known as Maniac in the building, bro. I appreciate you for coming through. Happy Father's Day to you also, bro.
Likewise, my brother. Appreciate you for having me on your platform.
Yes, sir. Anytime. Hey, we're going to start this off like this, man. And then we can take it for however y'all want to take it. But I put up in the topic, what is happening to New York fighters fighting in New York? Now, before I get to rant real quick on this, man, this is sort of like the Cincinnati Bengals. They're not my Bengals. I don't root for them. It's like the Bengals playing at home and losing, man. The Bengals were shitty for years. What is going on with the New York Boxers fighting in Madison Square Garden, home of the Mecca? This is home of the Mecca for boxing. Yes. And we have seen multiple weeks New York fighters getting stopped in New York. We just watched it with Joe Smith last night. We just watched it with Nova last night. We seen Jose Vargas the other week. And I mean, this list is going on. We seen what's his name last week too?
Berlanga
last week. Wow. And all these fighters that I just named happen to be related to Top Rank. So we're gonna be free for discussion. We got my guy Maniac in the building. We got my man Black Star in the building, man. We gonna chop it up, man, and we gonna talk shit. What you guys got to say about that, man?
Man, that's something, bro. You know, I expected more out of Joe Smith, though. You know, last year I made a prediction. I thought he was on the rise, man. He had a nice streak of wins, and he was getting strong and building up. I was like, man, I don't know, man. He might get in there with better beard, man. He might be the guy to upset him. He ain't showed no evidence of none of that last night.
None of that.
None. Man, you can look at his face when they finally stopped the fight, man. It's like he walking in the opposite direction. No, I don't want no more of that. I'm good. I'm good, bro. You can call it. Y'all got my check ready? Let me out this month. He kept hitting the man with the wide shots. But I kept saying to myself, man, why are you trying to wide shot with the guy? Go down the pike on him. Break up his rhythm or something. You can't. Just like the Nova in the first fight, he doing the same thing back. That's my pet peeve. I can't stand to see a fighter back straight up. God, what the hell? There's so many things you can do. Why go that way? I mean, so many fighters out here nowadays are the come forward thing. So when you feed into it, let's give it shit. So we, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna break it up or something. But not standing strong in the pocket is what get you banged out, man. And that's what happened to him last night, man. It's sad to see. I was hoping he would be able to do something, because he is the U.S. fighter, fighting at home. The whole crowd, everybody, union. Yeah, they spent their last dime to come out that moment. They cursing his ass out today, though.
Man, what you got to say, man?
Hey man, I agree with Black Star, man. I don't understand why Joe Smith would. I'm not sure what their game plan was. Like I thought, the first round he came out, he's, Better Be was on his bike, he was moving around. I was like, okay, if Joe Smith can keep this up, it'll be, a good fight. That's his best bet. But when he started being wild and looping shots, and I'm like, why would you do that against somebody who's 16-0 with 16 knockouts? That don't make sense. Like I had it 50-50 for real at first. Just because, I felt like Better was obviously the better boxer. He got the Olympic pedigree. He definitely has power. But I gave Joe Smith the other because he's taller. He has more range, and he has pop, and he's relentless. So I was like, okay, maybe he can have something to bring to the table that can offset this for Better Be, but obviously not. So I think it was a terrible game plan. Maybe that that New York state of mind getting to these dudes' head, man.
Hey. It's something in the water, bro. It's something in the water, COVID. Bro. Because you blame COVID?
I blame COVID. That's what the government going to do. They're going to blame COVID. But what you think about it in the beginning when Better BF came out and he was moving like that? I think he took him off right there. He was like, what the shit?
I didn't expect this.
I didn't either. I was like, damn. I said, Better BF can move like that. Shit, every time he catch him with that right, he hitting him on top of the head. He ain't even hitting him flush in the temple. Just right on top. He look at him like, man, this dude's strong.
Do you guys think that Smith Jr., man, his corner didn't have, they ain't have nothing to tell him after he got hit, bro. After he did, what happened to the hold up, bro? Come on, this is what we a light heavyweight, right? 175.
Yeah.
These guys are punching. If you get hit and you didn't motherfucking got days or something, why didn't Joe never try to hold on? And it was the snub nose punches that was dropping him. Them wasn't for, oh my God.
It wasn't even flush shots.
Man. I done seen Better Be sit down on some shit and put people out that's still in the Twilight Zone to this day. But I don't think, I won't say that the punches didn't hurt, but they didn't look like he actually put, no inf on it for real.
Right. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. But it was just like, why didn't they tell Joe to hold? Like,
lack of experience.
But hold on now. Hold on. Joe had 3 losses prior, right?
Well, like the coach, the coaching staff, maybe it's lack of experience, not being in that situation, maybe. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't have no excuse for these dudes, man. I really don't feel bad for them.
Hey, I tell you what, if I'm Joe Smith, I'm holding them out their paychecks. I'm holding their checks. Y'all ain't do y'all damn job. Y'all supposed to tell me something.
I'm glad you brought that up too, bro, because you just reminded me what we talked about earlier. I'm gonna bring that up here in a few about something being withheld from someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, then I know for the build up of the fight, they were saying that Joe Smith, like his gym, he's the only fighter in there. It's just him and his coach. So I felt like I was like, okay, that's interesting. I never heard that before. You know, maybe that's to show more focus on them. So the fact that it was no adjustment made is like, is that the problem?
Okay, listen to this. I hear what you're saying. But they never made these excuses for Joe Smith before.
Exactly.
Okay, we're not talking about an undefeated fighter. This guy has already had 3 losses. So if he's training in the gym by himself, we all know before the end of it, he was a city worker or something, right? So if he's training in the gym by himself, why they ain't never used this excuse before?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just we gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
I think maybe he might have underestimated this man's power last night.
He did.
And when he felt the power, he was just like, man, listen. This is because by the second time he got knocked down, it was, I think in his mind, he was made to just, I'm gonna lose the fight. Because he never went in survival mode. He never went in survival mode. He just went into mode like, well, just you gonna knock me out. Yeah. And I'm gonna get knocked out. But I mean, he never went into survival mode. He quit throwing punches. I'm like, man, I understand, bro. And that's an excuse if nobody's in your gym. Okay, some people can work better with nobody in their gym.
That's what I was thinking. Like
you feel me? You may be getting all the concentration from your coach.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. That's more focus on you.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's something, man. But you can see it in his face, man. He when the first time he got dropped, that was real because the look on his face was like.
He looked like Curtis Stevens when Triple G hit him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure did. And his corner had nothing. Throw punches. You know, throw punches. That's all they gonna tell you. Nothing specific. He goes back out there, then he does. He throw the same wide punches he getting coming at him. Only problem is he can't connect. And everything he bing bong, I'm like, move, put the phone up, do something, grab him. So and that just showed you how a fighter can get in there and get befuddled and can't even think straight no more. And that's where you need your corner to keep you focused mentally and give you a direction. Go back in there, try this, do that. Why, when they was training for him, they didn't have the scenario in their mind? Well, okay, what if his power is too much for Joe? How Joe gonna approach him? You know, that should be in your back pocket going in. That's gonna build your confidence.
Right.
So if I get in there with him and he hit me and I know he's getting to me real good, oh hell, I'm gonna have to go do this. I'm gonna try this. You had the height, you had the reach, you had 3-inch reach on the guy. I mean, use it. You know, there was no evidence of none of that. He went in there and figured, well, I'm just gonna go in here and try to do a Canelo with him. And that wasn't gonna work. And you know what? You'll never have to worry about Canelo versus Beterbiev. It ain't happening.
Yeah.
Hey, so okay, that leads us. You just gave me assist. So what do you think happens now to the 175 division? Okay, they say Canelo has mandatory with Bivol, right? But he's obligated to go fight Triple G. What they saying? So does Bivol sit around and wait, or does Bivol go after Better V?
I mean, that's undisputed right there, waiting for him, served up on a platter. But for what I heard last night was they already had it planned for Beterbiev to fight Anthony Yarde. So they just threw a guy in there to occupy him and keep him over here so that Bivol is free for who? Canelo. You see how the whole entity of boxing just acquiesced to Canelo, everything he wants. But we got a guy like Earl Spence who's been after undisputed long before Canelo could even spell it. And you got one guy who just can't figure his mind what the hell he want. I don't know. I need money. I need 50, 40. I'm sick of Bud Crawford. I'm sick of
no matter what you talking about. Black Star gotta bring that out.
Yeah, man. That's my biggest pet peeve right now because he's holding up the biggest fight in boxing, man. Sign the damn paper, man. You know, this fight should have been happening 5 fucking years ago. We could have had a trilogy by now. Fucking around waiting on you and them 5%. Now you worried about the total, the guaranteed money. Well, I tell you what, you worry about that guaranteed ass whooping you're gonna get when you get in the ring. But guess what? He already know. He already know. That's why the money means so much.
Let me warn you now, Black Star. Maniac is a Crawford fan.
Yeah,
he got Crawford in this fight. Salute to my man Bruce Gold, Bruce Jazz, Boxing and Jazz in the building. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, man.
Bruce in the building.
Black Star, you had me with the Canelo and the Anthony Yard.
Yeah, we gonna stay on that topic right now, man. We gonna come back to what Black Star talking about.
Yeah, he lost me with the other one, but yeah, that's an interesting perspective though, Black Star. I think that might be the angle that they're taking, because I was thinking like, why the fuck is Anthony Yard up there? Wow,
exactly.
Like, I don't want to see that. So he can I'd rather see Marcus Brown get a second shot than seeing Anthony Yard.
True.
Again. I don't want to see Anthony Yard, because I really think Beterbiev is going to destroy that. He is going to destroy him.
Yeah, because he didn't look hot in his last fight, and he need to get rid of the trainer that he got. Because if he had a good one, he'd have beat Crusher Kovalev when he had him, instead of running out of gas and falling out in the ring
and getting stopped by a jab.
I mean, just fell out. You the young buck. How you gonna get tired? Come on, man. Unbelievable, man. Oh, the sound, bro.
Yo, Mike.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah, my bad. If I was Bivol, I would put pressure on Beterbiev. I want that undisputed. Anthony Yard, you can take this step aside money, but I'm putting that pressure on Beterbiev. I want undisputed.
So is Yard a mandatory?
Well, it seemed like they already had the fights already signed. It was signed before this one. It was just continued on Beterbiev winning. So that's like already next. So Bivol don't even have a chance to make a stink. Because think about it. If he go to them, he can tell them, well, look, if you want this Canelo rematch, I can sweeten the pot. Let me fight Beterbiev. If I win, I'm undisputed at 75. He undisputed at 68. Now we can do it. Because he don't want to fight Beterbiev anyway. See, it makes too much sense. But now you can delay Beterbiev with fighting this Anthony Yard for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know what sense it makes, because this guy really shouldn't even get the shot right now. He ain't ready. I think he could be ready if he get the right trainer, but right now he ain't ready for that. And he gonna get mighty size and mollywopped and taken out, and then Bivol gonna be standing there like, okay, now who gonna dance with me? I gotta wait on Canelo.
He didn't even look sure when he was up there on the stage. When he was talking to my guy, he was up there like, yeah. I hope Beterbiev wins, because I'm number one in WBO, and he didn't even want that fight to happen for real.
Right.
He really did.
I seen that yesterday too, man. I seen that last night too, man. I'm like, whoa. Hey, man, I'm talking about, man, boxing, they pulling out all types of tricks, bro.
Yeah.
They pulling out all types of tricks. And see, this is why, for those who watching us on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter or Facebook Live, that's why you need to pay more attention to new media, especially in boxing, bro. Because old media, man, they're not gonna give you the breakdowns on this shit, bro. They're gonna skip it right over your head, and they're just gonna feed you whatever they want you to feed here, and it's to brainwash you. That's why you gotta subscribe to channels like Basement Boxing Talk, Black Star Sports TV. You feel me? And stay tuned, man, because we there, man. We got our ears to the streets, and we ain't holding back no punches on none of this shit.
Real boxing fans, real boxers, not just on no media journalism type of thing. Like, we talking boxing.
Exactly.
And look at the other thing that nobody's talking about is the way that Canelo was able to duck David Benavidez again and Jamal Charlo all in one fell swoop. And it happened in front of people, and don't nobody even know what happened yet. people don't understand that Canelo is now franchised at 168 now. He's not the WBC regular title holder no more. David Benavidez is. He's a 3-time champ.
Okay. I can't, man. My man Black Star, he want to take it there. We gonna come back to last night's fights. I'm gonna make sure that we come back to last night. Okay, before we go, I want to say something else too. Before we get on this, what Black Star talking about, let's talk about Nova and Ramirez. Another New York fighter gets his ass whooped in New York.
Man.
By a guy that they say Ramirez, who lost his first fight. After that, he's been on the spree. He's on the current now 6 knockout spree. And the man, they said, went from a boxer to a knockout artist. Man, what's going on for the 126 division? Is this a guy that we could see Ramirez and Gary Russell Jr.? We come
back? I give him 3 rounds. Gary's going to dog walk his ass. He don't want none of that. This fool last night had nothing for a jab. That spaghetti strap that he was putting out there ain't had no weight. You were laughing at him. Bam!
Hey,
bam!
To Nova's defense, he was undefeated last night.
Yeah, he ain't undefeated now.
No, so look, I fought with I actually think Nova was decent for real. Now, when it comes to Ramirez, right? You know, I'm gonna say this. All right, he's not fucking with Gary, no, but I do think he would give other champions in that weight class a lot of problems. I think Gary just different. He's special. You know, it's too much experience. But some people not gonna like me, you know, for saying this. You know, I'm not saying he can beat Shakur, but I haven't seen Shakur put that left hand and put people out like that. I haven't seen it. Straight down the pipe, just out cold. I haven't seen it. I'm not saying that he can fuck with Shakur. We know he was the last person to beat him in the amateurs, but that boy Ramirez, he got some steam to blow off, man. I think this needs to be talked about.
Is this a fight? That's an easy fight to make, man. Ramirez can go up to 130. Mm-hmm. But would that be
he too little?
See, you say Ramirez too little?
He too little. Shakur, like he's in that grown man. He going into that grown man strength now. He's way more experienced now. And I think the amateur fight in the Olympics, I actually think that was a toss-up. It could have went either way. Now, you know, I do think, you know, Ramirez, you know, he's sitting down in his punches a little bit more, but I don't think he'll lay a finger on Shakur.
Now Shakur is
the way he was walking, the way he walked Nova down last night.
Yeah, but Nova had nothing to slow him down, man. That weak jab was just the way he was using. He needed to have something firmer to put out there to give him the respect and make him think about moving forward. But he didn't, man. Dude was laughing at him. He just coming in, and then you backing up. You know, like we were just saying, backing up, boo. That's it.
See, in my gym, we call it a clock. You know, the 12 o'clock. You know, you got to keep your head on the 3 and the 9. And you know, when you backing straight up your head on that 12, you know, you're gonna get baptized every time.
There it goes. And that's the way it went down. See, but I mean, you know, and that's what was his destruction was that simple thing there. But like if he was to fight Gary Russell, that to me is laughable. But the fight I like to see at 126 is Emmanuel Navarrete and Gary Russell. I like to see that.
That they ain't gonna make that happen. They gonna dodge Gary at every way possible. But I did want to bring something up though, right? I do think my man Ramirez, you know, being a gold medalist, yes, he lost his first pro fight, but you know, a lot of people don't bring up Lomachenko lost his second pro fight, and they still gave him a title shot the very next fight. So I do think, you know, Ramirez needs to be talked about a little bit more and promoted, you know, way better for real, you know. So I think he gonna make some noise at 126. I don't think he fucking with Gary, however, but I do think he'll make some noise. I do think he'll be a champion.
possible. I could see it. I definitely could see it, man. But I just need these matchups, man, because now we was going so good, man, and then now Jamal Charlo canceled the yesterday fight, man, and now it's like I'm looking for that next one, man, and then I wanted to see Frank Martin fight now. I understand they rescheduled it, but I don't understand when and what card it's going to be on now. So
said July 9th.
That's a San Antonio fight, right? That's what
Frank Martin gonna be fighting July 9th.
So they got him on the Max Sayo and Valdez card.
Mm-hmm.
That was a perfect card he was on, man, because that was going to bring him to Houston, and a lot of the black fight fans would have been there to link up with him, because when he go to this one, it's going to be all mostly Mexican. So, they'll notice him, but they ain't going to give him the clout like he normally would have got. So he's not going to get out of it he's not going to be able to maximize it, but he'll still get something out of it, and he got Derek James, so he going to go down there and put a show. That might be the fight of the night.
Yeah, or or it could bring him more notoriety throughout, just besides our culture, depending on how he, how he performs, which Frank Martin is always, he's always showing out for real. So on the other end of the skeptical, he could be, he could have more fans now, So,
I hope so, man. He deserves it, man. He's definitely up and coming, man. He deserves
nice.
Yeah, and he's gonna be Derek James' next champion, man. I just can't see nobody stopping him. If they signed a contract and put him in the ring with any of them guys, it's a problem. It's a problem right there. So it's gonna be fun to see that happen. And if that happens, and then if Earl and the Bud thing can go down there, man, for Derek James at the end of the year, man, go ahead and polish that thing up. Give it to him now. We ain't gotta go through all that. Just give him the thing of the year now.
Hey, Frank Martin, man, that he a stud, man. He's a stud. He will be the next champion for Derek James. But I do want to say, Black Star, you owe Bud an apology.
Okay, how so? I'm just going by how I'm feeling. I'm frustrated. That's what I'm speaking out of. I'm frustrated.
You owe my man an apology.
Well, you know what? If Bud proved me wrong, I'll definitely give it to him. Because I don't mind giving the man his due. But as I see it right now, I got to speak on it as I see it. That's all. And I can't speak on that because I ain't got intimate knowledge of him. But from what it's looking like to me, because like I had spoken before, to me, the ideal thing for him to do was to be in Dallas for that Ugas fight. And man, that would have just, oh my God, man. We would be so far ahead of where we are right now, because I'm trying to figure out, I need to know now, because I got to get my money together. I got to find my hotel. I got to get all this shit together, man. I need time. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know they're going to want some money, so I got to get the monies up. But you seen the gas prices, right? See, he jacking me up, man. He jacking me up.
Funny as shit, right?
He jacking me up. See, I ain't going to be able to go, but meanwhile, some other guy, of another type of fan base, be able to walk right on in there and take my seat. But I'm supposed to be there because it's the one I want to see.
Yeah, I'm going there too, man. I plan on being there too.
And that's where my frustration comes from. It ain't so much. I ain't got nothing against Bud per se, nothing like that. It ain't even like that. I might got my pick or whatever, but at the end of the day, I wish the brother well. I like how he doing with his family and stuff. I ain't got nothing against Bud on a personal level, but I will talk my trash when it comes to this boxing thing.
Right.
I'm gonna do that. I just got to. Now, see Bud on the street, I don't know, might act a little funny style, but we cool.
You funny as shit. Where you find him at, baby, man?
Hey, that's my man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 50-something years old, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that though, Black. I do think the fight will be made. I think it'll be made at the right time. I plan on being there too. That's gonna be my first ever, fight like that going to. So, I feel like, that's worth the experience of paying for. And I'm definitely gonna be there, front and center and watching Bud stop this dude. You know what I mean? But whoever
Stop.
yeah, he's stopping Earl.
But ain't no stop signs around here.
Ain't no
stop signs in Texas.
He's stopping them. But but I do want to say, whoever win though, man, you know what I'm saying? I think the fact of the matter is, salute to both of them brothers achieving greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what boxing need, man. I like it like two black brothers, And they friends, man. They mutually respect each other. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. They all up there, being successful. They great fathers. Happy Father's Day to them. And Errol getting a second chance at life, second chance at boxing. He been through adversity. Bud been through adversity. So whoever win at the end of the day, man, I support both of them brothers for real.
Hey, but that's the thing. Win or lose, man, it's good for both. But my only question is to you, as a Bud guy. Now, these 4.5 years since the time this all started that we passed on. Now, Bud getting older now. You know what I'm saying? So, it's almost that Manny Pacquiao Floyd thing, man. You think it's kind of going over a little too far? I mean, it's not like Earl is a spring chicken either, but we could have had the fight earlier in more fights. Is what I'm saying by now. Because I mean, the way the boxing is moving, and when I'm talking in terms of black fighters, because you got them two brothers there, you got the Charlos, right? Then you got three weight divisions, basically, where they all
Quit sugarcoating it. The man that's not with Bob Arum. Hey, what's up?
I think the fight is happening when it's supposed to happen. I do think, I have faith that this fight is going to happen this year. I
believe
think
it's gonna happen too. I believe it's gonna happen. It's just like I'm like Black Star. Like, let us know now. You feel me? Don't give us no 60 days. You feel me? Let the promotion for this one build. I believe a fight of this magnitude should be one. They should have maybe you know how they do their tours, right? For the fights. So okay, LA should be one of the main spots. Wow, Dallas should be one of the main spots. Okay, you go to Oklahoma, Omaha, where Terrence Crawford from. Do it at home. Wow, then you bounce to New York, and you maybe do one in Miami.
This could be a worldwide tour.
Oh no, yeah. No, I forgot Vegas. We gotta go to Vegas.
Gotta do Vegas. This could be worldwide though.
Yeah. So this then you cross over to Canada.
Yeah, you can do Canada. You can do the UK.
And do all this promotion.
Right. So that's so I'm kind of feeling Black Star. Like, if you're gonna do that, and to see, listen, that right there, Maniac, is a super promotion.
We're gonna talk about it all day.
If we can get Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence to come together and promote this fight right, and hit the road, hit Canada, hit Mexico, hit the UK. Pay-per-view sales will be off the roof. So then you wouldn't have. I don't want to bring that up. Then you would have. That would make up for the streamers. Yeah. You always gonna have the streamers. You're gonna have people who just refuse to pay for fights. You feel me? But if you could put a world tour together, that would make up for a lot of the streaming that's going on, so them fighters can be able to make the purses that they want to make.
Yeah, because if the barometer is the 1 million pay-per-view sales is what you want to get, even with them, they're still likable, because you got people out here who got money, but they don't know nothing about this sport. They don't know nothing about this matchup. They got to be put in tune so that they will spend that money, because that's what they do, right?
Right.
But and then the other thing, and I know like they made a lot about the location or whatever, man, but I felt like this fight should have been catered to the black fan base. And I'm saying that because that's our fight we've been talking about for years. Nobody else got an interest in it like us, but we get ignored all the time. Now, when it's two Mexican fighters there, we'll have it in San Juan, we'll have it. They will cater to that. But when it comes to us, they always finding ways to include other people. We don't need that. If you had the fight in Atlanta, or if you had it in Dallas, we can get there. We can get there.
Man, look,
Vegas is a whole another animal. That's why I didn't like Vegas. I mean, have it in Nebraska. I don't give a damn. We can get there too.
Yeah.
But Vegas, that's a whole nother. You gotta have a whole nother logistics. You gotta come out with some old money, and that's where the problem lies. And that's what's gonna keep the sales from being a certain thing because you're keeping the people out who want this damn fight. Those are the ones you cater to. Don't nobody spend money like us.
They wanted to be a star. But see, they wanted to be a star-studded event. You know what I mean? That's what they want. You know, but
who ain't coming?
I ain't mad about it. You know, like
Snoop Dogg. I have Snoop Dogg at the front gate meeting everybody. I'm Snoop Dogg.
You know what's crazy though?
Blunt with Snoop. That's me.
You know what's crazy though is like I get it. You know they wanted to be a star-studded event, so like Vegas, but Atlanta would probably be even more feasible. You're gonna have a balance of your fans. You know the black fans or whatever fan you're gonna have people driving down from DC, New York, people from Texas coming over. You're gonna have your celebrities that's already there. Like that will really be big for real.
Preach, my brother. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that sound
hey,
good.
Man, shout out to my city, man. Shout out to my city.
Hey,
see?
We seen what Tank did to Atlanta.
Real talk.
And you know Tank gonna be there.
Right.
Tank gonna be at the fight.
We seen what Tank, and Tank brought him out.
And,
so a fight of this magnitude, maniac. Hey, listen, Atlanta wouldn't be bad.
Real talk. And you know what's crazy is a lot of people drove from Baltimore and New York to come see that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's easily accessible. Now look at the gas prices. Now the plane tickets, that's gonna go up. Everything is gonna be higher. And then you ain't even got to the ticket yet.
And the crazy thing is, they just said on the news, Georgia got the cheapest gas.
Yep.
Now how the hell they work that out? And we in Texas, we got our own damn gas. You see what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah. Damn.
Man, but I do think the fight is going to happen. I know I've been hearing October 29th, October 30th. I've been hearing those 2 dates. But either way, I do think I have faith that the fight is going to happen this year. And whatever it come down to, I'm going, bro. I'm making this shit happen. I'm going because I feel like this is going to be one of those fights it's going to be talked about forever. We're going to remember this forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally agree, man. And that's the thing about it, man. But, we the ones that pushed this fight, and we basically made boxing come to this point. And for them to overlook us really pissed me off because that right there is not even good for boxing. You want to cater to other fan bases. You got a segment of our fan base who kind of tuned out. How you bring them back? You give them this.
Right.
This is what do it right here. Don't nobody break bread off like we do when we go somewhere, man. Come on. Ain't nobody in comparison. You can talk all this shit about how many fans Canelo got. They not spinning bread like we gonna spin bread. We coming in motherfucking joint. It's just what it is.
But you know what? We gonna already have our outfits laid out 5 months ahead of time.
Goddamn right. And gonna look way better. You ain't bullshit. They come that motherfucker with
real.
You know, they ain't well okay with shit.
If they had that fight in Atlanta, that's gonna be amazing, bro.
Talk about star-studded, black excellence.
Yeah.
Man, I don't be funny style. Atlanta got a little bit of a reputation for having a little wild side over there.
That's cap.
But my thing is, that will get me in Atlanta. You gotta get me down there.
Damn.
Man.
I'm thinking, okay, so what's the biggest arena they got in Atlanta? Where the Hawks play?
No, we got Mercedes-Benz. What about
the dome.
That's the new one. That shit hold damn near over 500,000 people. That shit is huge and nice.
Okay, but that's there it is. Hey,
they can open up, and they open up the top, and they can open up the top. You know what I mean? So like, man, bro, that'll be beautiful.
That'll be amazing.
Hey, man, that's
where you have it at. That's where you have it at. As you called it right there. And
man.
then
And anything successful,
if you put it out early enough, you still can have some seats to be reasonable price too.
Right.
You feel me? Reasonable price, because I don't know. I mean, you do. I mean, it's gonna be a star-studded event, but if you have it in Vegas somewhere, it's gonna be limited to people.
Limited, yeah.
18,000 people. We already know at
they
the
gonna want
max.
$1,500, $2,000 a ticket.
So then that means all the seats go up. Nosebleed seats go for what, $400 or $500 that all of a sudden on that flight.
Yeah, but they can have it at the Raiders Stadium.
That'd be dope too.
You know, maybe that'll help prices come down a little bit, because you know Vegas gonna be outrageous. 15, 2,000. I mean, damn, one seat.
I don't know, but like if you think about
I don't see it like that. Like, I mean, I would see them. I see them. If it's gonna be in Vegas, they're gonna maximize every dollar they can make. So if ringside seats at Vegas Stadium will go for maybe $3,000. You put it inside the MGM where it's way smaller. Maybe get $7,500, $9,000 for them seats. I just see them,
and we ain't coming in. We priced out at that point.
Oh, people getting in.
Some people gonna get in, but like,
hey,
I'm thinking about like, you know, like being there physically, like experiencing this. Like, why wouldn't you want, like, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you want the most people you can have there? Sell the most seats possible. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be like, you know, people gonna, you know, they're gonna be buying the expensive tickets, trying to resell them. That's cool and all, but when you think about after parties, when you think about, you know, pay-per-view sales and like promotions, like, man, cities like Dallas and Atlanta, man, you can't get no better than that. That's gonna be the talk of the town for months. How many people gonna be talking about it in Vegas? They're not gonna be worried about it because they're gonna try to gamble.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? When we talking about Dallas and Atlanta, we're going to talk about barbershops, nail salons. We talking about schools, basketball courts. We talking about at work. Man, like, it's limitless for real.
Yeah. You spot on with all that, man. And that's the thing about it. And on top of that, man, we want to feed the cycle of reciprocation, because events like this is going to breed future champions in the future. It's a little boy somewhere in some city that need this fight to come right here. So he can go sit up there and look and say, I went with my daddy and I saw Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. And oh my God, he hit the gym. Now, 10, 15 years later, he's a unified champion. You see?
You know what though, Black Star? Is you know, like around y'all age and y'all generation, y'all can sit here and talk about, you know, my people, you know what I'm saying? We seen Mike Tyson come up, we seen, you know, Roy Jones come up. My era, I can't say that. And this is the point that you're making, is this is that fight to spark, you know what I'm saying, put that spark in these kids' eyes.
Yes, sir. 100%. 100. Man, and that's what gets us so excited about it, because we try to take control of it and put our 2 cents in, because we can feel it. We know it's right there, and we want to maximize it.
I never thought of it like that, though.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. Right. Yeah, that's right. That's some real shit. I ain't never even really thought of it like that. Damn.
Yeah, you might get a museum to open up.
When I was coming up, we had the Sugar Rays and Marvin Haglers and all that, and I'm watching them fighting. You feel me? For free. On free. You feel me? Free TV. Sitting right here next to my uncle, watching the fights.
Tuesday night fights. ESPN Friday night fights.
Friday night
fights. Yeah.
Wide World of Sports on Channel 7 and up, man. I remember coming up, man, and
you learned about
Mark Breland had a fight, and I ain't know nothing about it till the day of the fight. Yeah, I look on the thing and I'm saying, damn, they fight today.
Yeah.
Get my little snacks ready. I'm ready for this fight, boy. Woo, you know what I'm saying? And that used to be, you know, other than that, we had no knowledge. Now with all this information going around and foreknowledge that we can have, man, it can maximize it so much better. And a lot of the young black youth need this type of thing, man, because we got to get black manhood back in check, man. Because we got somebody else who done circumvented the image and made it something else. I don't like that fucking image. I need something new. We got to clean that shit up.
Hey, you make a good point because I heard a couple times that boxing is a Mexican sport, and I said that's cap. That's a motherfucking lie. Who run boxing?
Exactly.
Who run boxing? Matter of fact, who runs sports?
Come on, bro. And that's the whole thing about it, man, because they always talking that stuff, man, and it's disrespectful because to them boxing is bigger because they don't have no basketball players, football players, baseball players. They don't got none of that. Well, they got a little bit of baseball players, but they ain't got that many to compare to us. Our fighter pool is smaller than theirs. So it seems more fighters are Mexican.
And more elite. Ours is way more elite, though.
Exactly. But that's the whole point. Now imagine we're this successful with our smaller percentage. Now, what if we expand that percentage to more of us to get into this? You see what I'm saying? People wouldn't talk so much about the UFC as much anymore because if you look at the UFC, it's turning into boxing.
Exactly.
Ain't a whole lot of grab me, grow on ground. It's a lot of this. I gotta catch them because that's what everybody want to see. But ain't nobody giving boxing credit for that though. They still want to say UFC this, UFC that. They ain't making no damn money.
But shit, even they biggest stars that they ever had, in the UFC or Bellator, whatever platform it is, they biggest stars have just a smidget of more boxing skills than a lot of these dudes, and they blow them out the water. And this is why boxing reigns supreme every time.
Thank you. Well said.
Preach.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Just a smidget. I know amateurs that'll beat the shit out of these dudes.
Facts.
But that this novice amateur level that a lot of these mixed martial artists are on, they blow these other people out the waters because they don't practice. They hit the mitts one time out of the week, and then they think that they can box, but somebody else that's actually been an amateur boxing like Miocic or a Holly Holmes or what's my man's name, Cody Garbrandt. These people, Anderson Silva, these people are nice with their hands, and look how long they reign supreme.
That takes the sport to another level, and
it does.
It makes it palatable because all that holding and grabbing don't really get nobody. It's not gonna make people grab her because we see people holding each other. That shit don't get it. You want to see a knockout, and that's what the main thing is now. You don't see broken bones in UFC no more like you used to with that full arm shit. You don't see that. You see motherfuckers trying to knock each other out with 2-ounce gloves. And I repeat, 2-ounce gloves. Not with the pro boxers is one
exactly
here with 2-ounce gloves. Come on, man. You a step up from bare knuckle. You supposed to knock motherfuckers out with 2-ounce gloves. If you can't knock a motherfucker out with 2-ounce gloves, you ain't punching shit. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, though. Yeah.
But you see that sport changing, but nobody's giving it the credit for, easing over in the boxing. Let's just move on over here a little bit more. You see?
I tell you what, though. Oh, go ahead, Basement. My bad.
No, I wanted to just say something real quick. Now, listen. I can sit up here and got into it with an argument with a motherfucker, and they try to tell me, I try to tell them that if they fought with them gloves, it'll be a lot more careers ended. You feel me?
Devastated.
Yeah.
And a motherfucker tried to tell me they didn't think that they felt that I was saying something wrong. They felt that boxing with 10-ounce or 8-ounce gloves that you're doing more damage than boxing with them gloves.
Man, look, man. How many? So let me debunk this right quick. First of all, how many boxing deaths? And this is nothing to brag about. I'm not bragging at all, but it's just a fact. How many boxing deaths have we had in just the past 5 years? Now, how many UFC deaths have they had? Oh, okay. I can tell you, 0. All right. Now, when it comes to when it comes to the 2-ounce glove versus the 8-ounce or the 10-ounce gloves, the thing about boxing versus mixed martial arts is when we first start boxing, the mistakes that mixed martial artists make, our coaches and our trainers, they nip that in the bud day one. All right. Now, when it comes to mixed martial artists, they keep making mistakes and they build on top of those mistakes. All right. So I feel like if we had those 2-ounce gloves, and so like if we switching back and forth for our stance, we got a certain rhythm or something like that. If we doing that with 2-ounce gloves and boxing, you make that mistake in the ring, you're going to sleep. All right, you're going to sleep. And it's because we got our balance, we got our stances, it's a thinking man's game, you know what I mean? In the UFC, you can be hurt, somebody can hit you with a good punch, and you can bail yourself out with a kick or an elbow or a knee or take them to the ground. You can save yourself. All you got is these.
Yeah, exactly. And see, that's a good point when you was talking about the people who lost their lives in what sport. Because I told that to a young buck not long ago who was UFC crazy. But the other thing is, a lot of their knockouts be kind of fugazi too, because they'll knock a motherfucker down, get on you and just start punching like this, and they'll automatically stop. You might not have been out at that time.
Exactly.
They automatically say, "Okay, we're done. That's it. Fight over." And
they don't give you a chance.
Yeah, you don't get no chance. In boxing, you okay, you good, walk over there. Come back over here, stand right there.
They don't know what a standing 8 count is.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fingers I got? 5. You just counted the motherfuckers to me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what that is, bro.
You know?
Obviously, Joe Smith didn't either.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe that shit.
You see the look on his face when he turned around, when we realized he was walking the wrong way?
But I do want to say this right quick is, any combat related sports, it's all respect. I have the utmost respect for anybody that step in the ring, octagon, or whatever they do.
Oh yeah.
But we can't deny it's called a sweet science for a reason. All right.
Reason, exactly. And that's the whole thing. When that sport came here and got in our hands, it got developed into a fucking science that motherfuckers is out here trying their best to figure out. You can't understand how I'm getting caught and I can't catch this motherfucker. And he right here. I can see him. I can touch him, but I can't touch him. What the hell? Man, how many Mexican fighters get mad? He moves.
Sound like him both get Devin Haney.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, for real, bro. Because, that man, shout out to Devin Haney one more time, bro. That was a wonderful performance he put on, man. It was just like, Devin knew every time Kambosos was getting ready to throw some, he already knew what he was throwing. Yep. Like, that right there is what you call a boxing IQ.
Yep.
That's a testament to that young man's work ethic and how he stay on it. You never see him out here doing, he a young man. You figure he doing some dumb shit, right? He out there drinking, doing partying, you don't never see Devin do none of that. Devin is always working out. He always focused. He always talking about fighting somebody or chasing somebody or wanting somebody. He been doing that for a number of years. He ain't
Why?
Off the gas on that.
Why is Devin and Jamel Charlo not celebrated like they celebrating Canelo being undisputed?
Woo, boy!
You cooking, man? You cooking, bro?
I'm saying like this shit is ridiculous, man. It's
hold on. Before we answer that, maybe this might be the answer to one of them. Did you know that Jamel Charlo has yet to been recognized as the WBO champion?
Yep.
Unbelievable.
So, why is that? And that fight was how long ago?
Damn near seemed like a month and a half, almost 2 months, right? About a month and a half, huh?
So that and the funny thing is now listen, because I just watched the fight again the other day. If you watch the end of the fight, Charlo said, "Where my belt at?"
Right.
Where my belt at? He had his belt, but he was looking for that BO belt.
Yeah, he want all of his. And that's what they did to Franchon Cruz-Zern. That same old delay took it forever to get that woman her belt back when they know damn well it's hurt.
What is that?
Pathetic, man.
And now they want to force the mandatory on now.
Now hold on. Maybe this might be out of our expertise. We might have to wish we can call the good brother Brandon up, but he had a fight.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon too, man. This fighter, man.
Shout out to you, Brandon.
Brandon and Jared Anderson, the young champ out here on the grind.
Yeah, man. Because that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, man.
They pushing for him to fight Tim Tszyu, but ain't recognize him as the champion yet. Like, what the kind of shit is this?
Yeah.
You know,
is it that he's yet to pay his sanctioning fee for that belt or something?
He got to pay it off rip.
I don't know, because see, I was talking to somebody and I don't know how they got expertise, but I'm not saying what they saying is true. But I heard that if it's a title fight, if it's my belt and I'm fighting you, I gotta pay the sanctioning fees and you gotta pay the sanctioning fees. So they get double sanctioning fees. If I lose, you gotta pay the sanctioning fees.
Mm-hmm.
But they took the money out of my check for the sanctioning fees for the fight, though.
Right. And I done seen the WBO president or whatever representative it is break their neck to get in the ring just so they can show off their belt and wrap it around somebody. I done seen them do this. Where was he for Jamel? Where was he for fucking, for Devin Haney? Where were these people at?
One thing I could say, they made sure they gave Devin Haney all his belts.
Mm-hmm.
Charlo,
he got
I clearly heard that man say, man, where is my belt?
Mm-hmm.
Because he wanted to take the picture with all the straps.
All his belts, yep.
They had gave him the Ring magazine, but they didn't give him that WBO, and that's what he was looking for. Like, where that belt at?
Yeah.
But if you look on ESPN, the app, they have yet to rank him as the champion.
It's pathetic, but I'm not surprised.
Devin Haney's on there is undisputed.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So
he got Papa Bob back at him.
Huh?
He got Papa Bob back at him. WBO gonna fall right in line with that. That's Bob belt.
That's crazy, bro. Man, that's crazy. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand that one.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's going through the radars nobody talking about, but you spot on with that, and that don't make any sense, man. There should be an outrage, an outcry, or whatever about that, man. Because we need to go back to the 3-belt era if it's the case, because WBO was on some Fugazi type of shit, man. That man went through there and he became undisputed the way it's supposed to get done. He went through everybody. He cleared that sucker out by itself. That division ain't what it was when he first started his journey. When he first started his journey, man, it was killers everywhere. We were like, man, who want to walk down that street? I ain't going down that motherfucker. He went down there, cleared that bitch out, came out with all the trophies. They talking about, man, we don't want to give him a belt. Man, get that man 2 of them motherfuckers. He earned it.
Right.
What's wrong with y'all? Get that man his shit. Man, what's wrong with you? You can't do it no better than that. And why they trying to, and not just them, the IBF is doing it too. They saying he's supposed to fight Abakuka Makama. Who the fuck is that? And who the fuck has he even fought to even be mentioned to fight him in the first damn place? How you get up here and you ain't get to fight none of the guys that he didn't already beat to get where he at? But somehow you there, he gets there because he had to go through all that shit, but you get there and you ain't fought no damn body. Come on, man.
But you know what? They gonna send somebody like Erickson Lubin on the duck, on the fucking goose chase for real, just to get a mandatory spot. You know what I mean? He lost to Jamel, damn near 6 years ago. And look how many people he had to fight just to be a mandatory, before he finally lost. Before he finally lost again. And, as soon as Jamel got to the post-fight press conference, the first question they asked him is about fucking Tim Tszyu. How about fucking congratulations?
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. Because that undisputed walk was real, not that Canelo stuff. Because he ducked David Benavidez several times and still ducking. And they fine with that. That's okay, because we know he manufactured though. We know. And the gig is up. He got exposed. Bivol did all that. Bivol just, you get around some of the guys that was hardcore Canelo fans, they don't even want to talk boxing anymore now.
Right. They start talking about your mama. They start calling you this and calling you that.
Yeah. Or if they want to be nice, well, that's soccer. They don't want to talk about it no more. They off that altogether now. They ain't got no other Mexican fighter they can talk about. He's it. It's on him. Nobody else any good.
Shakur done already whooped on the other one.
Hey man, you know, it's boxing, bro. Like my brother said, it's a sweet science, man, and you gotta respect it. And that's what makes it special. That's what's supposed to be promoted. You know, they get into this thing where they want you to walk forward and boom, bang, bang, and y'all just pop, 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 pop. Okay, who gonna drop first? That's the fight they talking about. Ain't no skill involved in that. Anybody can do that. Two people out here can do that.
Exactly.
I mean, and you get a guy like Reynoso. He's such a great trainer. But what is he teaching? He ain't telling you nothing. Throw a hook, throw a right, throw an uppercut. That day, he just telling you to throw a type of punch. He ain't really trying to get your spacing, work your levels. He ain't talking about nothing that's technical. You know, he ain't doing it.
Catch an angle. You know what I mean? How about catching, shooting, or you know what I mean? Like, man. Hey, look, man, we done said some shit here. We about to make some enemies, and I'm proud of it because they need to be told about their motherfucking self.
It is what it is, bro. I can't, I can't make no excuse for what it is. I just gotta call it as we see it, you know. So hey, that's what we do here, man. We don't care. Everybody else want to play that game.
He just popped up.
Who that there?
Hey, the big dog, AK. What's happening?
There's some trouble.
What's going on in this room?
Here he come. What's up, bro?
What y'all up to, man?
All right, now. Happy Father's Day, bro.
Happy Father's Day to y'all too as well.
Happy Father's Day, bro.
What y'all up to, man?
You know what?
Why everybody get quiet all of a sudden? Don't get quiet because I'm in the room.
Yeah, we was just talking about you actually. We was talking about these casual boxing fans.
That's cute.
Nah, man. We was talking about why people like Devin Haney and Jamel Charlo is not, celebrated as being undisputed as much as somebody like Canelo is celebrated, or even Josh Taylor. Why are they not celebrated like that?
You know why? What kind of question is that?
Well, we know why, but we just putting it out there because
need to be said.
My bad, Maniac. Tell us this. This is one question I want to know, and then you can finish answering Maniac question too. Why hasn't the WBO given Jamal Charlo his belt? Why is he not recognized as the WBO champion still to this day?
Well, we know what sides of the street like to try to act like that's their belt. That's
that man just won about 2 months ago.
Well, you see what they did, right? They automatically got him in the ring to fight Tim Tszyu already.
Okay. Well, but my thing is this, and I rewatched the fight, and I just told Black Star Maniac, the first thing that man said after the fight when he tried to do the interview is, "Where is that belt?" And if you look on ESPN app right now, he is still not labeled the WBO champ. But if you
who runs ESPN? Top Rank. Who's the WBO belt? Top Rank.
He's still not recognized as the champ still.
At the end of the day, here's the thing that's funny, because it was a guy in the room last night talking about this crazy stuff. But here's the funny thing people gotta understand: no matter what people say, PBC and Al won. They forced everybody to change what they wanted to do. A lot of people didn't pay attention. They teamed up. Golden Boy, Top Rank, and the Zone Matchroom all teamed up to try to get rid of one man. And they couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Everybody's motto was, we're getting rid of pay-per-view. We're getting rid of pay-per-view. Pay-per-view going away. Now they doing pay-per-view. Make it make sense. You may win some, you just lost one. You lost. You held the WBO hostage to the point that PBC didn't even acknowledge the WBO belt. Remember, at one point they was crying about it. Remember, this is what the Times Crawford fans were talking about. Why they don't never put up the WBO belt on the PBC screen? Now you know why. We don't party with them folks. know what I'm saying? But hey, man, at the end of the day, he is the WBO champion, whether they put it on their site or not. It's on paper. It's on paper. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. We can feud a lot of things. Black and white ain't one of them.
All right, I got another question for you. And I appreciate you for breaking that one down for me, AK. Why is Keith Thurman and Mario Barras suspended?
Somebody did something they ain't got to bend. They both probably was on that cert.
They
Now-
both got suspended.
They're both suspended. If you look at them on Box Rec right now, they're both suspended.
It does say
Did
that.
they say for how long?
Yeah, it's almost up.
It's almost up. But okay, listen to this. How long has it been since Mario Barras and Keith Thurman fought?
Almost 6 months. So they were suspended for like 6 months.
That was 6 months. And so Tank fought that quick?
Huh?
Now it's been longer than 6 months, man.
You
Because
talking about Tank and Barrios?
Tank fought Barrios first, right?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
And Keith Thurman fought him when?
You remember Tank fought Pitbull Cruz before that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Tank been
All right,
fighting
so when did Keith Thurman fight him?
February.
In February. All right, well, why is okay, so what this is my question to add to that. Why is Valdez he's suspended, but his suspension is up before Keith Thurman and Barrios, both of their suspension.
Because
And he fought afterwards.
Because the man that's in charge of Valdez's name is Bob Arum. Stop acting like Bob Arum Pepan ain't strong, bro.
All right, so tell me, so why would Keith Thurman be suspended?
Listen, let's be clear about something. When Keith fought Manny, he was on something. See, that's why he let Manny get his cert. They both was on that.
It was no VADA testing for that.
Exactly. That means Keith got some cert for something else. Keith probably was still dealing with these little injuries and stuff like that because he ain't working out like he used to. You know what I mean? So he got something. He had something in the system. Manny had that good.
So him and Barrios both had something in their system then.
Make it make sense. We just seen this man go to sleep from Tank. Not saying that Tank ain't no puncher, but Keith Thurman full employed 147 pounds. If he can't put Mario Barrios down, what's wrong with him? Sir.
So that's crazy. I didn't even know they were suspended.
Yeah.
It don't make it. I mean, really, let's put it like this. Right now, his profile got him underneath the radar, and now that Shakur done smoked Valdez, he underneath the radar. You know, and they trying to do their best, and that Canelo Bob Arum little umbrella he got over top of him gets him out of a whole lot of stuff. Like this man failed 2 drug tests and still fought.
That's crazy.
Hey, that was definitely true.
Failed 2 drug tests and took the ring.
But then I argued with a guy on Clubhouse. He sit up and say that the shit that clenbuterol ain't no fucked up drug. It's a weight. What do you say? A weight cutting drug. I said, man, come on, bro.
I don't care what it is. If it's on the banned substance list,
yeah, exactly.
It is what it is. I don't care what it is.
And I explained to him like, bro, that is cheating.
Man, listen, you waste your time talking to some of these people, man. Sometimes we fuss with people just for entertainment purposes. But come on, bro. Listen. None of us is in a health business. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physician. None of us know what it really do. Only thing you know is what somebody told you to do. If it's on the list, it's on the list. Bottom line. You took something you ain't supposed to have. You have a competitive advantage over somebody else. You cheated. You know what I mean?
So I know I'm not a health specialist, right? But like as a boxer, I know that clenbuterol is a testosterone booster. It's for you to lose weight and keep muscle. The same thing is number 7 keto. You know what I mean? And a lot of these other testosterone boosters that you're not supposed to take for real. You know, and you know that's another story about the amateurs. But yeah, man, like either way, it's cheap. You know what I mean? Either way, it's cheating. It's on the list. It's banned. I don't care if they feel like it's not that big of a deal. It's cheating. All right.
What class you in again?
I fought 138 in amateurs. I'm debuting at 147.
All right, let me see if I can reach around. See if I can't find somebody to clean you up.
That's cap.
See if I can't get you, see if I can't get you washed up.
Go ahead and bring one of them tomato cans out here and see what I do to them.
Yeah, see if I can't get you fixed up, get you packed up out of here.
Yeah, man. Let me get one of them DC tomato cans.
All right, keep on playing with you. All right, keep on playing.
Hey, just tell Twan we friends.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna see them tomorrow.
Hey, man, much blessings to y'all. Y'all and them, man, and all love.
Yeah, I was me and Cereso was over there with the Russell brothers last night.
Yeah, man. They had the
candlelight. Nah, the homegoing is on Tuesday. The candlelight visual was last night.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, I said, me and Rest talked for a little bit last night.
That's beautiful to see the support, man, that y'all got, man. Like just the whole DC coming together. Matter of fact, the whole DMV coming together to support. You know what I'm saying? That DC family, man. That's dope.
Yeah. Definitely is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother's been through some things, man, but they've been enduring, man. They strong family, man. They gonna keep on pressing forward, man, and Gary Antoine gonna do something special here pretty soon. I just feel it, man. It's coming, man, and he putting the heat on them boys, man. So hey, we ready to see what happens with that, man. We can't forget about Gary because Gary's still out here. He's an assassin out here ready to take care of some folks, man. They still trying to swim around him, but they gonna have to deal with that shark at some point. They ain't gonna be able to keep getting away.
Hey, I think yeah. Let me see what AK got to say about it. AK.
Yeah.
What you think about Ramirez last night, man?
Jose fought last night?
Nah, Jose. We talking about Rabasi.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and look because I was running around so much. I only seen one fight. I only seen Joe and Berby.
Oh, okay.
So I go. Don't tell me what happened. I'll go back and look at. Yeah.
Not, but hey, go look.
No. I seen Joe. I seen Joe get packed up.
No. We talking about Rabasi Ramirez.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me nothing.
I ain't gonna tell you, but this is the last person to beat Shakur. I feel like he should be talked about a little bit more. But go do your thing.
So I can't even ask you the question I was going to ask you, man.
I got you. Okay, thank you. Ask me about Joe how Berby packed up Joe.
Okay, well, did this since you missed it.
Sloppy Joe.
And if you ain't know, I made the topic of this show. What is going on with all the New York fighters?
What do you mean what's going on with all the New York fighters?
I mean, we have seen a couple weeks in a row 4 New York fighters took losses in Madison Square Garden at home.
You really doing that?
Bro, I'm just
Joe Smith.
He's a New Yorker. Nova, he's a New Yorker. Jose Vargas, he's a New Yorker. What's his name? Belinga, he's a New Yorker.
Fighting in New York.
And he out here biting people.
That's what we doing, man.
No, bro. I'm just saying what is going on. Listen, okay, I said that
you Ohio guys is getting weird to me.
This is the reason why I said this, bro. Yesterday, my wife asked me, was I going to casino to bet on the fight? I said, nah. This ain't even a fight that you even really bet on. It ain't anything like that. I say, man, listen, for real, technically, all New York motherfuckers been getting knocked out. So if I go, I got to go put the knockout on against Joe and Nova. But I ain't even go. When I come to be true, like, man, what is going on? Is something in the water? Because, I mean, these guys who just, man, listen.
They got 100 fighters. And they got 100 fighters.
I understand that, bro. Listen to this, though. But come on, bro.
Don't forget about Lil B-Hop, basement. Don't forget about Lil B-Hop either.
Oh yeah, B-Hop got cracked too. He got put, and this is what I'm saying. Everybody that took losses got put to sleep.
And you know, like the only person that's really standing up for New York for real is Bruce Carrington.
Bro.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not fighting that
2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's COVID.
It's
I tell you what you do. I tell you what you do. You bold. Post it on Instagram. Let's see what Flatten them got to say.
Hey, you think I'm worried about a foot?
No. We family. We family.
Hey, you know, like
I'm definitely gonna post it.
Hey,
we family.
You know, like if I was you, I'd post it. Like my
We're
grandma used to always tell me.
Sometimes the family feud.
If the shoe fit, wear it.
Man, I'm about to post it.
Sometimes the family feud. Let's post it and see what Flat them got to say. I'm definitely down to hear what Flat. He definitely gonna say something.
All right. Just for that one, I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna tag you and Flat.
He gonna throw me in the fight, huh?
I'm gonna tag you and Flat.
You know what, basement? He's scared of the New Yorkers. That's what it is.
I'm scared of New York. I was in Brooklyn. I ain't like you. I ain't screaming from I'm Atlanta, but I stay in North Carolina, but won't go nowhere.
Oh my God. What is wrong with this? Hey.
Look at it. He hiding behind his computer screen, basement. You see that, man? That's crazy.
Hold on, but see, I'm always outside. That's a difference. Hey, Black Star, basement. I'm always outside.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a point though, basement. I don't know what's up. Black Star says COVID in the water. It must be true. Cause you know, New York ain't standing up. They not backing the New York state of mind that they got. They not backing it up.
They're not, man. They're not.
Where that dog at? Where them city vibes at?
Yeah. Yeah, man. But then they want to talk shit about my Texas boys, or even my Ohio boys. You feel me? They always want to talk shit about my Ohio boys.
I know it's coming back to this. I know it had to be something to do with some Ohio stuff. I knew it did. I knew it had something to do with Ohio stuff. That dude that say Ohio run boxing, he getting to you. I see it now.
Hey, shout out to my man Marcus, man. Ohio runs boxing. Shout out to Marcus, man.
I need you to get him back on here, man. We got some things we need to speak about.
I'm about to try to put him on now.
Yeah, man. It's something else, man. Yeah, well, AK, why you on here, man? What do you think is going on right now with the Bud and Earl negotiations? What's your take on it?
It's a lot of red tape, Black Star. You know, it's a whole lot of stuff they got to iron out. So we knew it was gonna take a while, but I think they moving. I mean, when you see the two of them, you don't see nobody talking about nothing that could hold it up. So they just going through with the process.
Yeah, see, reason I asked you because I heard that what they've been saying that last thing that they really trying to hammer out is the guaranteed money. And then Showtime comes out and says, well, you know, they got, you know, we're getting thin on time, so there was something going to happen soon, or we're going to have to move on. So that's what got me kind of worried when I heard Espinoza say something like that. So that's why I asked you. I'm hoping that you got a little more insight on that, clear it up.
At the end of the day, listen. If this brother by the name of Al Heyman said this fight happening, Showtime going to fall back and be quiet. Because at the end of the day, everybody do what Al say. So, you know, he lets Espinosa and all of them do their little talking and all that. But when Al say something going on, it's going on. It's simple as that. You remember they tried to say that Ugas wasn't gonna be able to fight Spence. You see where Ugas was at, right?
Yeah, but you know,
I mean, they had a court ruling that said that Ugas couldn't fight Spence. You saw where he was at.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Remember when Floyd was about to go to jail? And they said he's got to call off the fight. You see, Floyd, they moved his court date back and everything so Floyd can fight. Man, Al mean. If Al want, hey, listen, what the bottom line is this: the only way this fight don't happen if Turner do something to make Al mad. Now, which is possible, but like I told everybody, and I'm gonna say it again, we might well get ready. If something happens that stop this fight from happening, I don't want to hit Maniac McGee. I hope you're listening. Don't you bug Crawford's fans, open your mouth and say a near word to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So that's the thing, man. That's what's so frustrating because this fight needed to happen, and it ought to happen for the simple fact that you had one guy at 147 who basically has been the motor that ran the whole division for so long. He wants to cap it off with the absolute undisputed at the end, right? Because he, everybody up there, he fought him. He fought him when they had straps around their waist. Not everybody holding straps at 47 can say that. Yes, sir. You see what I'm saying? When you fight them and they ain't got no strap around their waist, they only decline. See, so it's a difference. Now, with that being said, you got one fight left to achieve undisputed, which you said you wanted years ago, right? We've been waiting and watching you climb the ladder and going up there. There's only one step left. Boxing should make sure that it happens. It needs to happen. There's no reason why this fight. There's nothing that you can write down and say this is the reason why this fight shouldn't happen.
See, here's the thing. Earl's straight. See, because Earl getting a big fight regardless. Because if he don't fight Bud, he's fighting Boots. Either way you look at it, Earl's getting a major fight. And if you think you're going to 154 and Al gonna just say, you know what, you messed up negotiations with me and Earl, I'm gonna let you fight Jamel. Yeah, right. You're right.
True.
I run both divisions that you're in, I run both of them. And you ain't going to 160, because I will put you in the ring with Jamal.
Y'all done?
So what you gonna say? No, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Hey.
What you gonna say? What can you say?
First of all, let me explain something to you.
Explain it.
Somebody said, I can't remember because I wasn't looking at the phone nor was I listening. Somebody said that Bud hasn't fought nobody at 147.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
But did somebody
you got selective hearing?
Did somebody say that?
That's one of my defenses. I always say until he fought Sean Porter.
That's cap. But did somebody say that Errol fought everybody at 147? Did I hear that?
No, he said he fought everybody that had a strap around their waist.
Two people.
He said.
2 people.
No, he won 3 straps, my guy. So he had to fight 3 champions. In order to get 3 belts, you had to fight 3 champions.
Okay. Oh, my bad. He did fight Kell Brook. You're right about that. Okay.
Right. So he fought 3 champions. Of the 4 belts, he won 3 of them.
How you forget when he broke the man out?
Well, I mean, he been at 147. He been at 147 his whole career. I would hope he would have fought them.
I mean, let's see. Hold on. Stop. Stay there.
Secondly,
we're gonna put this down. No, stay here. We're gonna go piece by piece. Since you want to play that game, you do realize, right? Some divisions are a little deeper than others. Some divisions got a little bit more rep than others.
147 wasn't it?
So who did you fight that was other than Victor Postal? Who'd you fight at 140? Give me a name.
Ndongo.
140 was. Hey, listen. 140. That was like Troy Aikman and
Felix Diaz.
Stop it.
What you mean? We talking about a gold medalist.
Now we're talking about gold medalists.
A gold medalist who had just stopped. He
just
stopped Sammy. He had just stopped Sammy Vasquez.
He had just lost to Lamont Peterson. Get your facts right.
Felix Diaz
lost to Lamont Peterson here in DC. I was at the fight, side by side. Right there.
So what does that mean?
Matter of fact, hold on. If you go back and look at the Felix Diaz Lamont Peterson fight, you're gonna see a dude in the middle with a black shirt saying, "You gonna get this work?" That's me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that wasn't you, but okay.
It is me. I'm ringside, right there.
Now, so even if he did lose to Lamont,
right?
What does that mean?
Hey,
I'm just straightening you out. Listen, I'm not a Bud hater, but you got to give facts,
That's exactly
my guy.
what you are.
Listen. Are you? Let me ask you a question. The last person before Bud got the 140, Danny Garcia pretty much cleaned that joint out.
Right. He gave it to him.
Cap.
Huh?
It was a handoff. It was a handoff.
This man fought. This man fought a damn Lucas Matisse for real. Who else did?
That was breaking up everybody. That was breaking up everybody.
Who else?
Did Crawford fight Matisse?
Matisse had just got stopped by Victor Postal.
No, he did not.
That's why he didn't.
No, he did not. No, he did not, my guy. No, my guy. No, listen. Danny Garcia fought all of them before all of them do. He knocked out Amir Khan and Lucas Matisse. He beat all of them before all them other guys fight him. Don't do that.
No, I'm not even talking about Danny Garcia. He's not even worth my time.
No,
Secondly,
what we're saying is
we got to because
Danny Garcia, the division you went to, Danny Garcia had already ran through it.
Okay, all right. Listen,
Right or wrong?
This is why I don't. This is the reason why I am not the fan of Bud like that. At 35, I give him his props.
Yes,
he put in work.
He did that.
He worked. He whooped the motherfuckers. He did. At 40, it was a handoff. Danny Garcia cleaned up the division and fought the fight.
Bro, hold on, basement. Hank Lundy, John Molina.
Come on, Molina.
Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man.
Okay, yeah. I give y'all John Molina.
Who Adrian Broner had already dust off.
Okay, I give y'all John Molina. That's cool.
And
but
he
at the same time, but look, at the same time,
everybody you fought. Listen.
Y'all
my
not,
fault. Go ahead.
Y'all not understanding the facts of the matter is y'all saying Danny cleaned up the division. Danny fought like 3 decent people at 140.
They had built.
Okay. I mean, I hate to do
Matisse
this.
Doesn't have a belt.
Okay, check this out. Hey, not that I'm not trying to sound like a Bud hater because these dudes know I defend Bud.
Too late.
Let's be honest though, bro. If you look at most of the fighters at 140 and 147, the PBC guys had already dusted all of them off.
That's cap.
Okay, let's go through the list. Felix Diaz, Lamar Peterson took care of that. Okay,
he beat him.
John Molina, Adrian Broner took care of that. Hold on. Adrian Broner took care of that.
So
Sean Porter, Keith, Earl, all of them took care of that. Facts.
So you telling me?
I'm giving you facts.
No. That's not a fact. Because you're saying they dusted them off. These were close fights, bro. Like, what are you talking about? When I'm hearing somebody
didn't lose a round to John Molina, bro. Adrian Broner didn't lose one round to John Molina.
When I hear somebody get dusted off, I'm talking about dominated. You know how Bud did Kell Brook, how he did Amir Khan, you know how he did these other people.
Whoa. Amir Khan ended that fight on his feet.
Two broken eye sockets.
Slim, so hold on. Amir Khan ended that fight on his feet. Danny put that man on his back. Bow. Backside.
At 140, like 10 years ago.
We all know Amir Khan ain't been right since Canelo hit him, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Watch this. Not only did Danny clean out 140, so did Chris Algieri.
Exactly. He didn't clean out no damn 140.
I'm gone.
Chris Algieri done beat Chris Algieri fucking around and he done beat goddamn Provatnikov. Who else at 140 that he put in work at? And I like Chris Algieri. What else he put in work at 140 at?
Go back.
My bad. He beat my man Emmanuel, right?
He beat quite a few people. Chris Algieri beat quite a few people.
Danny didn't clean out.
Bro, let's be clear. Check this out. Okay, so because he didn't fight one fight, he had the other straps though. He had all the other straps.
Oh, what other straps?
Danny had 3 of the belts, bro. The only belt
I remember seeing him with 3 belts.
The only belt he didn't fight for.
I seen him with the WBC belt.
Bro. The only belt Danny didn't fight for was the WBO.
I seen that man with 1 belt. You probably out here photoshopping and shit, photoshopping pictures. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all.
Bro. Why do we?
Danny to be something he is not.
Listen. Danny was the man at 140. Was Danny the only person? Listen, Danny. He's the only person.
He was the only person at 140.
Okay, so wait a minute. Listen what you just said. So Danny Garcia was the man at 140. You said he was the only person. So if he
was the man, I said he was the only person at 140.
Who's the man at 140 if he wasn't? Go ahead.
Him. I mean, when
Exactly.
You the only,
all right. So
when
you said all that to go
fighter,
back to nothing.
When you're the only decent fighter, that you
The
better
only
be the man.
decent fight. So how? Okay. So after he leaves, he was the only decent fighter, but he leaves. Bud comes, and there's decent fighters there. You contradicting yourself.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Bro, listen.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Listen. Okay, we going through all this for nothing. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, if you go through the man's whole career, you go through Bud Earl whole career.
And Bud got better. He got better opposition on it.
No, he does not.
Yes,
You high.
Hey, you know what?
He does.
I'm so glad we having this conversation, right? Because a year ago, AK was just where you at, Maniac.
So pretty much you telling me he sold out?
No, I didn't.
He started realizing the evidence is the truth.
I don't know what basement talking about right now. Listen. And what I'm saying to them, Maniac, what they tell me with this, they'll tell you. I defended Bud's resume to everybody. Facts. But you're not going to come on here and tell me no garbage. You know what I mean?
Garbage.
Bro, okay. Let's go through the man career. We give you Gamboa, we give you Victor Postal, and Sean Porter.
Come on.
What you mean you give him that?
Sean Porter after Earl.
Nah. Sean Porter's valid. We leaving you Sean Porter.
It don't matter if Earl. It don't matter if
Earl. You know what?
It don't matter if Earl beat him.
I'm gonna say it's valid, right? But for real, when Sean Porter said he was retiring regardless, and he already wanted to retire after the Earl fight, man, come on, man. That was subject, bro.
But look though, basement.
Huh?
Basement. How can you say Earl already beat this person or beat that person? Like they tried to take away the win of Kell Brook from Bud, but Kell Brook didn't lose one time until he lost to Errol Spence. So once he lost to Errol Spence, he went on the win streak.
No, hold on. Did you forget that Triple G broke his eye socket too?
In that case, so how you gonna give Errol the credit?
Because
but
Earl
not
broke
Bud the credit?
Other one.
What Triple G he busted up Kell Brook before Errol did.
Right. You know why I give Earl the props? Because Earl he left off the US soil and went overseas and fought the same way Devin Haney did and did the same thing that Devin Haney did, besides he got a stoppage.
Yeah. Right, and guess what Bud did? Stopped him in 5 rounds. Get him out of here.
And when Bud was
perfect. Stay there.
Listen to this.
God, man, I'll mess with y'all, man.
Earl dug deep, bro. Earl dug deep, man, and broke that man eye socket, man.
He dug deep because he was losing.
No, he wasn't.
He made that man quit.
Hey, bro, listen. We can go back and do a film study of that fight, right? And when you look at that fight, you're gonna realize that fight wasn't even close.
That's what we gotta do.
That's what we gotta do. Hey, people, you thought I bet you thought the Sean Porter fight was close too, didn't you?
Yeah, until I went back and watched it.
And it wasn't. Same thing with the Kell Brook fight.
I wouldn't say
it wasn't.
I don't think it was a toss up.
It wasn't even close. That fight wasn't even close.
It wasn't no blowout.
Hey, with my respect,
8-4-9-3.
Admit that, man. That's cool, bro.
It wasn't no blowout.
8-4-9-3 is a blowout.
That's what y'all saying is 8-4-9-3. I don't think it was 8-4.
Hey, listen. Let me help you out, son. We put a group of people in the room, right?
Okay.
We asked everybody what they scored the fight before the fight. There was 4 people in the room that said they thought Sean Porter actually won the fight or it was a draw. After we watched that film study, not one person thought the fight was close. Nobody.
Yeah, I mean, when you in a room with people, that's mostly Arrow fans. Then
people ain't got their own mind. People ain't got their own mind.
Sometimes people.
We men.
They tell.
We men around here.
Some people tuck they tail now.
Maybe the people you around.
You know what? I need to be in these film studies with y'all so I can show y'all.
Well, come and get your education. Get your education.
Crazy, it's crazy, man.
Bro, listen. The guy you're talking about is great. He's a great guy. He's a generational talent.
He's the one king of the best fighters. 47.
He can't be. He got to beat the king.
Who do we got next fighting?
All I know is
fight.
All we know. Hold on before we go. All we know is this, Maniac. Your man better take this fight.
He will, and he's stopping him.
You out your mind.
He's stopping him.
Hey.
Remember, you hear it here first. Just like I said, he was gonna stop Sean Porter. People told me I was crazy.
We all predicted that. We all predicted that. Nobody's stunned here. Oh yeah, this another thing, Basement. Hold on, Basement. This another thing.
Go ahead.
Do me a favor. Can you please tell your man Maniac that I was not on Clubhouse when Sean Porter fought Bud?
No.
Exactly.
He just went on that day. He was.
I wasn't even on Clubhouse yet. I didn't even come on Clubhouse till 3.5, 4 months later.
Yep. Facts.
Because Basement is the one that brought me on Clubhouse, bro. I didn't know nothing. Him and Blackstar was already on there months before I got on there.
Okay, even if that's true or not,
it is true. Don't say if. Say it's true.
Okay, so if that's true or not, what does that have to do with Bud stopping Errol Spence? Because that's what's gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Let
me ask you. Look,
how do you see that?
Yeah, that's what I. There you go.
Okay.
That's what I need to hear.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I just want to know, how do you see this? Because and when I lay down at night and I think sometimes I visualize that fight. So I want to know. This is a man who's never been knocked out. This is a man who's never been dropped. This is a man who's been stowed on and wobbled
and hurt a few times.
And came back
once.
I've never seen.
What's the second time?
Who
No. He did get. He right. He got robbed twice. He got robbed before.
Who?
It's a fight early in his career. Like it's like his seventh fight to the pole.
I want to know how.
I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer this question for
with that. With technique, God body fouls. What's good, bro? Salute, bro. Hey,
I'm gonna answer this question for you.
How do you
answer this question? Because I'm getting ready to go.
Yeah. I'm about to dip out of this. So look. So for one, I want to say, Black Star, I want you to apologize to my boy publicly when this happened. All right. So for one, I don't think Errol has enough in his bag. All right.
What?
I think his bag is deep enough to fuck with Bud. All right. For two,
that's not good enough. You gotta give me better than that.
Can I finish?
Let him explain. Let him
explain. Let him rock, man.
All right. So look. For two, we talking about somebody who's a switch hitter. All right, somebody who catches angles, somebody who's an excellent counter puncher. His finishing ability, when he smells blood in the water, he's getting them out of there. All right, we talking about somebody that's knocked out every single opponent at 147. All right, he's longer, he's rangier. You know what I'm saying? He's faster, he's quicker, he has more explosiveness. Did I mention he was a switch hitter? Yeah, I said that. All right, so like what else do I need to say? Like Errol, he's definitely a great talent. He's definitely great. He's gonna come in. He's gonna try to apply pressure, and he's gonna try to, body punch or whatever. But what else is in his bag?
No, he's not. See, that's what you missing. That's what you missing. Here's the point you missing about this fight, Sanchez. The only time Earl's gonna do that, because I guess y'all think what he did to Ugas is how he gonna fight Bud. He's not gonna get into that unless he's
fight everybody like that.
No, he does not. And that's your problem. You better go back and do your research. Listen, here's the thing. The thing about Errol Spence that I think a lot of y'all missing, and I think that's throwing a lot of y'all off, is that he executes stuff in a fashion that you can't even see when he's switching up. He does it so gracefully. He does it so naturally. See what I'm saying? And everybody talking about, well, we seen Bud do this and we seen Bud have to do that. And we never seen Earl do that. That's a testament to Earl. That's not a bad thing. That means I'm doing what I'm supposed to do so good that I don't have to do all that. See what I'm saying? My corner didn't have to tell me I was losing for me to go do something. I didn't have to do that. I was winning already.
Yeah.
And just in case y'all thought the fight was close, I dropped them in 11th anyway. So listen, What I'm saying to you, this the part you got. This the part you got to understand. Since you a Bud fan, let me educate you on something. When Bud was in the conventional stance against Yorkis Gamboa, he was down 4-0 before he switched to the southpaw stance. Against Thomas Delorme, he was losing in the conventional stance till he switched to the southpaw stance. Against the Mean Machine, when he was in the conventional stance, he was losing, got dropped, and then he went southpaw and then blew the man out the water.
You really can't believe this blasphemy that you.
This is true. Right. He wasn't down 4-0 to Yorkis Gamboa.
True to
Kell Brook fight. He was down in that fight too.
Oh my god.
No.
What I look like,
bro. You telling me he wasn't losing against Gamboa?
Oh man,
was down.
Now you're in the matrix. You see that now?
Oh man,
Can y'all hear me now?
Nah, you need to come out the matrix because you need to get this education. Stop moving around your house. Sit still and get this work.
Can y'all?
We
hear
got
me
to
now?
go. Sit still, get this work because we got to go.
We get you, bro.
Now.
You all stagnated and whatnot. You all raggedy.
Well, we could have heard him a minute ago. I don't know. Yeah.
Y'all hear me now?
All right, say something. Came outside just so you can.
Can y'all hear me now?
Barely. Say something though.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Something?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right. So so y'all gonna say that Bud was losing this fight and that fight.
What? No. Don't jump around. No, jump around. Go one fight at a time. Go one fight at a time. Was he losing to Yorkis Gamboa before he switched southpaw?
No. I'm gonna make my point how I want to make my point, AK.
No, you're not gonna jump around. You're gonna stay in this hot grease. You're gonna stay in this hot grease.
No, this is what I'm saying. How y'all gonna say Bud
answer the question?
He losing the next fight. What?
He won them all. He won them all, so it's nothing to debate. He won the fight. Was he losing to Yorkis Gamboa before he switched to southpaw?
That's debatable. That's debatable. And if you want to have them study on that, we can.
No, we ain't got to. I tell you what, I'm gonna cut to the clip with the 5th round when your man switched to southpaw, and you hear the great Roy Jones saying he thought he was going southpaw because he was running out of stuff to do in the conventional stance. He didn't know Bud had an actual plan.
First of all, that's his first time. Roy Jones is a hater.
Roy Jones is a legend.
He's a hater when he's commentating.
He loves Bud Crawford. That's his biggest fan.
That's cool and all. That's cool and all, but doesn't mean just because you're a legend in the ring don't mean you know what you're talking about.
He loves Bud, buddy. That's his biggest supporter.
You know what? I want all these apologies when Bud stopped this dude.
It's not stopping him.
And I'm saying, y'all, I told y'all so. And you know, at worst.
So now you can't answer the question, so you're going to just blurt out stuff?
No, at worst, it'll be unanimous decision.
Unanimous?
Unanimous.
Check this out, bro. The best you're going to get is a split decision. That's your best.
And 2-time undisputed champion.
At best, you're going to get a split decision.
Bud Crawford.
All right, brother. All right.
Bud ain't going last.
But, you know, I was just want to say, hey, man, thank y'all for having me on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Black Star, I want an apology. Yeah. AK, I want an apology. Basement, I want an apology. And happy Father's Day, fellas.
Hey, same to you, good brother. Right. And I tell you what, you get it too if it happens.
Right,
I get it to it. I give it to you.
Oh, now AK want to come outside when I'm leaving. Y'all see this? He ducking me, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all, man.
All right, man.
Kids should be seen and not heard.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I don't know what it is about the Bud. They always say the same thing, though. They never walk you through the actual why it happens, and that's what I want to see. That's the one I want to know. I never get that. They always tell you about what it can do. I'm like, okay, the AK tell him, okay, he was doing this, and then he had to switch against this guy. Then he was doing this, and he had to switch against that guy.
Yeah,
that's the point.
That's what I'm saying. Do your research. Don't just blurt out he gonna stop somebody. Do your research. But I've been trying to tell these youngers the whole time. I said, listen, this is the problem that a lot of y'all ain't understanding. He, in most of the fights that he did struggle, he was struggling in the conventional stance. So if he comes out against Earl in the conventional stance and he's struggling there, it's not going to go well.
When he goes south.
Because when you go southpaw, Earl is a southpaw. So some of these angles that you want to take, he already taken that away from you by his natural movement. Now people are saying, well, Earl is slow-footed and Earl is this. Bruh, do me a favor. Look, so y'all telling me a slow-footed basic dude gave the great Floyd Mayweather one of the most vicious sparring sessions he's ever had in his life. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Can't do it. Can't do it, AK.
Hey, them boys, listen, we've talked to so many people who've been that was in the run. See, that's the difference. That's what I try to tell people, man. Here, what we do with this boxing stuff, we all got collective people we can talk to. I talk to people that was in the gym. I don't want to hear about nobody that heard it on YouTube or Fight Hype. I'm talking to people that was physically in the gym, said that boy was giving Floyd everything he can handle.
Right.
And that's not something that people do on no level. I don't care playing around, joking or whatever. People just don't get in the ring with Floyd and give him problems like that.
Hey there, Mr. Shelton.
Mr. Sheldon. Don't do Mr. Sheldon.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not guaranteeing nothing. All I'm saying is all that this man just gonna go out there and knock this man out. Y'all might want to do your homework. Y'all might want to do your homework.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it ain't even gonna be a fight.
No, it's gonna be a fight.
Bud ain't last 12 rounds. It ain't happening.
I'm not subscribing to that.
It's okay, but I am. And I just want to make sure now everybody see the date of the video, everything.
We got receipts.
Black Star said it. Me, I said it.
We got receipts.
They ain't even signed it yet. I'm already telling you what it's gonna be. I already know. He can't keep the pace, man. He ain't gonna be able to keep it. And if he go for a while, that's okay. 12 rounds? Hell no. It ain't happening. He was already in trouble with Kell Brook. That's why he walked around with that one fucked up eye. Everybody want to ignore that part. He was losing that fight. All of a sudden, boom, one fight, everything changed. One punch, Okay, good, you won. But I still saw what I saw. And that one punch ain't gonna get it done against Earl. It ain't gonna happen. So what you gonna do? When you pull the gun, pow, and the man ain't dead. He's still right there. He's still coming. He still ain't, you still dealing with what he offering you. And he don't stop. And he keep coming. He can't operate like that. He's a pot shot. He gotta catch you open, clean, pop. One shot here, one shot there, one shot, okay, against a guy who's a machine gun. How in the fuck you gonna win? He's not. He going to sleep, y'all. Done. Taking all bets. I ain't afraid of nothing. Taking all bets. I'm telling you, it's what's happening. Now I walk you through it. I ain't just tell you. I walk you through why I feel he beating Bud. I can do that. Easy, no problem. Anytime off the cuff. Anything. I'm tired of hearing about he can switch, he can this, he can that. He can make Tonka truck toys. I don't give a shit. When he get in that motherfucker with Earl going through him, to him, round him, up. But it don't matter. Earl coming and he ain't gonna fucking stop. And that's gonna be the problem. You gotta stop that fucking train. And who's been able to do it to this point? Who has been the same after they got out the ring with him? Nobody. Right. Who God? What's next? We don't even know. Is he even healed? Has his eye went down yet? Don't nobody know. All I know is Danny Garcia said, man, I ain't know the jab was like that. Oh, but you know now. Oh, remember Mikey Garcia? I see something. I saw some shit too. I saw you get washed in that motherfucking fight. That's what I see. So, I mean, what he gonna do? What is Bud gonna do? This is what I need a Bud Crawford friend to tell me how it happened. I laid it out for you. I told you why I feel like it's gonna happen. Where's the ultimate side? Where's the alternate side? What is he gonna do that's gonna do it? He land a jab, a pop here once, twice. Okay, how is that gonna do anything to Earl? Earl is coming. I mean, hell, Ugas was hitting with a decent shot here and there. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't stopped nothing. He's still coming. He's still swole up. He still went on home. Still bled for 40 days. Blood jumping out his eye. Come on, man. Ain't no Bud. Man, what? I'm telling you, man. I'm breaking all y'all Bud. Ain't gonna be Bud fans gonna run the other way when they see me come. Telling you. And this ain't nothing new. I've been saying this a long time. Basement tell you. AK tell you. I ain't got no limitations on it. I don't see no way he wins. I don't see it. I done weighed this fight in my head many times. I done seen what I seen with him out there with Kavanagh. I seen him with him out there with Gamble. I seen him out there even with Kell Brook. Kell Brook was dominating him. Then when he switched southpaw on him, okay, that he landed his punch. He got the win on him. But look even where he was in his career when he got him. This ain't the same Kell Brook that Earl Spence fought. When motherfuckers didn't want to fight him at all. And Kell Brook was the only one who had the heart to say, well, shit, I'll fight him. Gave him the fight. Then got spanked, and then that's when Eddie Hearn turned on him. So it's crazy, man. I mean, you might act like I ain't see what I seen. I seen it now. I know what I'm talking about. Bud is a good fighter. That's fine. But this right here ain't nothing he ever seen before. He didn't fight Matisse. He ain't been to a fighter that's got that type of power and pressure. That's relentless. He never seen it. A fighter like him can't function against a guy like that. That's like a guy going there against Mike Tyson. You can do all this fancy, pretty shit all day long, but Mike is right in your chest. What you gonna do? Mike is gonna drop your ass. It's just what it is. You got to be able to get him out of where he at for you to be able, even anybody can recognize the pretty boxing that you can do. If you don't have the space to operate, what you gonna do? Can he run all that time? Is Bud in that greater shape? Has anybody pushed Bud like that? No. It's fine. Sure. And if he prove me wrong, fine. I give a man his due. But right now, I can't see it. I'm just being honest with you. I can't see it. That's why I ask every Bud fan, tell me how he do it then. Because if you see something I don't see and you can point it out to me, I'm gonna say, okay, well, I can see that could be something. But to now, all I hear is he can do magic tricks, he can switch, what the fuck is that? I got a bag of nuts and bolts. That mean I can make a car? That don't mean shit. You got to go out here, and what I've seen from this guy consistently against all the styles, all the different opponents. I mean, motherfuckers with straps. He ain't fighting them at the end of their career or all this other stuff. I'm getting you on the way up. You got a belt, I'm coming for your shit. And told you face to face 5 fucking years ago, I'm coming to get your shit in your face. And we wait 5 years for you to debate 5%. Come on, man. This fight should have fucking been happened, man. I'm pissed off with all that because this should have been took place. And you're lollygagging right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I need to get this paper up, man. Shit, the gas prices is breaking a brother, man. Hey, with respect for the brother coming on here, but that's for all the Bud fans, man. I get him on the job, man. Oh, Bud, going Bud. Okay, that's cool, brother. Now you explain to me how it actually breaks down. I never get a response. Never. And that's what I'm saying. If you thinking like that, what the hell is Bomac gonna be able to tell him when he get in that kitchen and he realize this motherfucker ain't gonna stop and this motherfucker gonna keep coming and he won't stop punching? What am I gonna do, Bo? You gonna have to go to the right. You can go to the left. You can go to the right. Run, basically. Run. That's what you're gonna have to do. And can you move like that? You 35 years old. Where you going?
All right. So, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and get into these Father Days festivities.
Come on, AK. You ain't gonna get on this. You ain't gonna fight. You ain't gonna take the bait and go with me, huh?
I listen to what you said, but I'm about to shut it down. I'm gonna go, throw my girls around the house a little bit.
Yeah,
do some things like that because it's Daddy Day. I stayed in here too long with y'all as a test. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to drop in, say hey to my bros, but I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, my brother.
Y'all enjoy yourself. Hug the babies, kiss the wives, have a nice night. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. And peace and God bless. We back at it tomorrow.
Yes,
my guy,
good brother.
Salute
to you, good brother. Good
You're not gonna say bye, basement. You're not gonna say bye. You muted.
You mute, bro.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm over here talking and shit. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. Happy Father's Day, bro. And
that's that drove. right, man.
All right.
Yes, indeed, man. Good brother, aka the Apostle, man. Let's talk sports, y'all. Sub to my brother's channel.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
indeed. Check him out on all social medias, man, as well, man. Some good boxing talk, good brothers, man. And like I say, man, Basement Boxing Talk, y'all got to sub to him as well. Get the word out, man. Best boxing show on YouTube, man. Bar none. That's just my assessment, man. Hey, you get a little bit of everything over here, man. If you don't see, you don't know, then you need to come over here so you can learn. You understand a whole lot better, man. So it's all good, man. Sub to my brother, man. Spread the word, because, hey, man, this boxing game, we're going to give you the real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't afraid to talk that shit. Yeah, it's just what it is. I gotta tell you, Bud. But I got all the Bud fans out there now. They picketing my ass. They waiting for me to come outside. I'm in Texas, so I'm all right. I got backup.
Yes, sir.
Man. Yeah, but the man that is a good brother, man. And I don't fault nobody for liking who they like, and you might feel that that's fine. But what I'm challenging you is to explain to me how it works out in a fight, how you visually see it. And this is what Basement I just asked, bro. You ain't get that. He can do this, he can do that. You get all these abilities. Abilities don't translate into victories, and it doesn't mean that because you got an ability, you can implement it when you get in the fight. It don't show it. You need certain things to be able to do anything that makes Bud Crawford great, and that's the problem. If I'm teaching have a guy go fight Bud, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do these things. If you can't do these things to Bud gonna get you. But if you can get in there and cause him problems, knock him off his rhythm, make him fight at a pace he ain't normally at, you already ahead of the game. You're already ahead of the game. Because if you, like they say, Bud is he's a dog. He's gonna get suckered into a fight. Okay, well, then this is not the guy you want to fight, because he's gonna sucker you into that. And if he's hitting you 3, 4, 5 times, your one ain't gonna be enough. So what that mean? You gotta open up. Now you open it 3, 4, 5. Okay, now guess what? You open, and you're right there. Come on, bro. What is the percentages that you're gonna be able to survive when we seen you get dropped by Kavanakis, who can't punch nowhere in the neighborhood of no damn Earl Spence, and ain't even nowhere in the vicinity of the world in skills with Earl Spence? I seen you fight Jose Benavidez. Sure, you got the stoppage in the last round, but it took you 12 motherfucking rounds to get to that. And it wasn't all easy rounds. Some of them rounds, I was like, shit, man, Jose Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? Which makes that Jose Benavidez, Danny Garcia fight interesting. Makes it interesting at 54. But I mean, I'm just saying, everybody talking about all these things he can do, but all those things didn't translate to him going there just brushing somebody. He don't. He get a stop, that's fine. But what, like they said to Wilder, if the right hand don't get it done, what you gonna do, right? Wasn't that the question? It applies here as well. Cause what he gonna do if he hit him and he's standing there and he's still coming? Nobody has been able to keep the pace, man. Everybody has been broke the fuck down. He's a smaller guy. I mean, look at all the things I'm bringing to you. I'm not just talking shit. I'm giving you shit that's real. This is facts. What he gonna do, y'all? Why you think he bullshitting on the contract? Why the money and the O's gotta be just right? Because he know I'm gonna take this motherfucking L, or I got a good shot to take an L, but I'm gonna make sure I get compensated for it. Because you only wanted 10 million to fight motherfucking Manny Pacquiao, but they started out with 20 when it come to Earl. Well, what for? Why now? You're 35 years old. You already got an excuse. I was old when I fought him. It's already ready. They already gonna spit it out. When the fight is happening in the third round, they're gonna already start talking that shit. Trust me when I tell you. He's not gonna look the same. You seen Earl? If you seen Earl right now, ain't nothing signed. But what Earl doing? He busting his ass, boy. He ready for this one. This the one right here. He said this the last one. He ain't bullshitting on nothing. He said, look, if it ain't happening, it ain't on me. I agree to anything you want. Let's have it.
Yeah.
Who got more to lose? But Earl do. He got all the belts. He did all the damn work. Hey, you come in the last minute, you want to come to the prom and you want somebody to crown you. Man, this man has the momentum and been on the path, and he's been doing it the right way from the beginning, which is why I'm a fan of his. Any fighter that go like that, man, I'm gonna definitely support him because I love the journey that he on. You know, going out there, taking on the best challenges. I don't want no easy work. Give me somebody that fight. Hell yeah, I want you. Shit, yeah, give me Danny Garcia. I don't need no tune-up. He could have took care of some of the little riff-raff at 47, but what was the point? Let Bud fight him. Because he was Kavanaugh. Like giving no shit about no green beans, man. I think this man gonna go in here and do something to Earl. Because he can switch. You heard what Derek James said about the switch. Man, nobody worry about that shit. Damn, I love me some Derek James, man. Shit, boy, I get in the fight, I'm calling him, man. Look, help me, man. It's an old lady at the store. She fought me over this watermelon, man. I'm trying to get the rematch. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Shoot, man. You keep your mind right. And man, I don't see it. That's why I'm confident as I am about it. I ain't just talking shit to talk shit. This is real talk. I can't see it no other way. I can keep going. I don't have to stop here. I mean, I don't see it.
I feel.
I just need him to sign it, man. I mean, all this stuff and all this problems to get the fight, man. Everybody have a hard time negotiating with him. I mean, I ain't never seen something so like that. Earl don't be doing that shit. Earl just be like, yeah, fight. Yeah, I want that fight. Boom, it's done. Danny Garcia walked in the ring, man. I want to fight you, man. Everybody, oh, now look how they tell you was her turn. Shit, fight on. What happened next? In the ring, they fight. Man, you know, like I say, give a man his due, and you got to give Earl his due. I don't care. You can like Bud all you want. The guys Bud done fought and what he has achieved at this point don't add up to the Earl's role. It don't. It ain't the same thing. It's not even close, man. You know, it just is what it is. But it's gonna all be revealed when they get in the ring. And that's what we hoping to have happen, man. But I want to be able to go to the fight, man. He wanted to negotiate to be in Siberia some damn way. You know, they fuck around being in Bahrain some fucking way. I don't know. The hell going on with these dudes, man? I don't know, basement. Frustrated about that thing, man. I am, man. I think about that. I talk about it every day, nonstop, wanting this fight. We've been talking about it for years, man. And people don't understand that, you know?
They don't understand, but hey, time is ticking.
Yeah.
This man need to go on and make this shit happen.
Yeah, he's gonna be hollering. I was 35. I was old. I don't hear none of that shit. When that fight get made, with however it end up, that's how it end up. You gonna eat that. I don't want to hear shit about no excuse. Cause this shit could have happened 5 fucking years ago. It could have happened. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man. They gonna have to dip too, bro. It's that day, Father's Day. So I gotta go spend time with the fam, man. But I had to come on here and chop it up with my brother, Basement Boxing Talk, man. Y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow on all platforms, man. That's where real boxing talk live, man. You know?
Yes, sir. I appreciate my good brother Black Star, you for coming through, bro. Happy Father's Day to you, bro. Hey, and we
you, brother.
Be back with another one. We'll be back with another one.
Yes, indeed, for sure, man.
Yes, sir. Subscribe to my good brother Black Star Sports TV on YouTube and all social media outlets. That's my good brother.
He talked that boxing. Thanks everybody for stopping by, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had to get, you know, you get that bud going. You get my Angel Orange acting up. Yeah, man. But I'm out of here, good brother. Peace,
okay,
bro. Now.
Hey, I like to say I appreciate my good brother AK the Apostle for coming through, man. I appreciate my good brother Maniac coming through, man. I always welcome to come through. Hey, you know, I usually don't go through live on Sundays, but I wanted to give people a little something. I didn't get to go through live yesterday. We was at the amateur fights, Golden Gloves. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. I'll be back on schedule next week, Saturday, at the normal time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'd like to appreciate Mr. Sheldon for coming through, God Body Fouls for coming through, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more for coming through. Anybody who came through that I did forget, I apologize. I don't see you. You might then make a comment or something or whatever. But I appreciate you for watching the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Tell everybody about the word. It's your boy Basement. Until next time, I'm out.